let's switch gears and look at Apple because shares today hitting a record high. Some news from the tech giant. They sent invites for their September 14th launch event. Lots of speculation what this could mean for a new iPhone. Dan Halley is here to help break this down for us. And Dan, I guess, what can we expect? What do you expect to hear from Apple next week?
Yeah, we're expecting to see the iPhone 13 launch, as well as the Apple Watch Series 7, and perhaps some new AirPods. Now, the Apple iPhone 13, that's going to have new cameras, particularly on the ultra-wide angle version for the Pro models. That's according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, who basically, I guess, lives inside of Apple, the way he's able to get that info. And then, we're looking at potentially faster processors, better batteries, and then a potential for an always-on display and faster refresh rate for the screen. That basically means that things like scrolling through apps or playing games will look a lot better. The always-on display is something that Google's Android phones have had for quite a while, talking about Samsung and the Pixel line. And that really just provides you with your notifications on the basic home screen without having to fully turn on your phone. And that can help save battery life over time. And on the Apple Watch side of things, we're expected to see a bigger screen as well as a new, more angular design than what has been the design for years, frankly, since the original Apple Watch came out. And we had that upgrade to a larger screen size previously, but we're not expected to see the kind of bioscanning capabilities, the improved health sensors that have been rumored, the temperature scanning, the ability to look at different potential medical issues. That's not necessarily something that's going to be coming to the Series 7. That could be down the line, but still very interesting that we're going to get a new design for the Apple Watch, something that Apple has yet to do.
So September 14th, it sounds like it's going to be an exciting day for the company, but it's also coming at a pretty challenging time because Apple, while the stock is at a record high today, it is facing some challenges when it comes to lawsuits about its App Store, labor relations issues. I guess, how big of a challenge do you see these couple of things, a couple of headwinds that Apple is facing being for Apple going forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's not just antitrust either, right? It has to do with that child protection kind of security feature that they were going to introduce that would scan people's iCloud accounts for child abuse imagery. And then they have two investigations that have been opened by the National Labor Relations Board with regards to complaints from two employees who basically accused the company of not allowing them to discuss pay disparity and one talking about harassment. So they really are kind of besieged by these controversies at the moment. But the experts that I've spoken to say that it's going to be a non-issue really for Apple, that the company is able to insulate itself, that it will not impact sales of the iPhone because the average consumer isn't really interested in that. They want to make sure that their phone works or that their watch works or that their AirPods work, and that really doesn't have anything to do with the larger issues here. I think investors are shrugging off the potential for regulatory issues because there hasn't been an announcement from a federal agency going after Apple like we've seen from Google, Amazon, and Facebook. Right? The look at the App Store that supposedly the Department of Justice is doing, that hasn't come forward yet. We do have the ongoing Epic suit. We're expected to hear something from that in the coming weeks. Apple has recently made some concessions as far as the App Store goes, but not really giving way on that 30% fully that people are looking for, or the ability to sideload secondary app stores. That doesn't seem to be like it's going to change. So, I think for any other company, these would be huge, huge distractive issues, but it doesn't seem to be the case with Apple going into this iPhone 13 launch.
All right, Dan Halley, thanks so much for breaking that down for us again. Apple today hitting a new record high.